Okay guys, this is going to be a video about creating archive files for Adtran MX410s, how to load them, upload them and download them, and so that you can email the files instead of physically having to replace the units if there's changes that need to be made. To get started, there's just a few basic setup things you need to do on your laptop. First is on your adapter settings. You want to go ahead and make sure that you have the TCP IP4 properties, and that you have an IP address that's in the same range as the Adtrans that you're working on, you don't want it the exact, but something right very close to it, so that you'll be able to communicate. You can always go and ping them if you want to make sure that you're actually connected to them and working. Once you get that set up, go ahead and close that out. You're going to connect your LAN cable over there to it, and now the next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have a program installed on the laptop called Adtran Utilities, and I got it off this disk for the MX2800. It's available other places. It's an old program. After you install it, it creates a directory called ADTN util on your hard drive, and this is where all the logs, all the files reside for the program. Once you get it loaded, then all you have to do is come over to your programs, go up to your Adtran Utilities, and you'll see one there that says TFTP server, and click it, and it comes up. There's no setup to it or anything. It just opens and is ready to go. There's nothing else you have to do to it, so you can just minimize it. Now we're ready to go into the Adtran and actually go to the place where we save all the files. So to start off with, we're going to go ahead and log in as usual, and make sure and there we are, and we're in our main screen. Everything's looking good. We're going to now come over to our provisioning and go down to number 8, System Configuration Archive. So we come down here, and here's our setup. And what we have is we have the IP address of the laptop for our server. The file name can be anything, but it can't be more than 8 digits long. So make sure you don't go more than 8 digits, or you'll get an error. In this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and change it, and I'm going to call it SON EEW, just so it's nice and recognizable after it's saved. You want to make sure on 3 that it's set for all, and once you have those in, now you're ready to save the file. So all you have to do is come over here and hit 4, perform SCA save, and it's going to start the transfer, and it doesn't take very long. There you see it says upload complete. If you go over and look at your TFTP, you'll see the result transferring file and file transfer complete. It showed you that it put it into the util directory. So if we come over here and look, and there it is. Now there's SON EEW. All right, so we now have the file saved, and just out of curiosity, they're about 3 kilobytes a piece. They're not really big, and so let's go down now, and I'll show you how it can work. So in this particular case, we're all saved, and now we're going to be going around and we're messing around and stuff. Maybe we shouldn't be in screens. We forgot what we were doing. And let's say we accidentally changed the IP address to the wrong one. So if I come down here and I go 192.168.200.2, uh-oh, that's not right. And we're going to go ahead and apply it. And there it is, right there. It's all good to go. As a matter of fact, you can escape, go all the way out, log off, log back on, just to show you that it is really in there. So and okay, we'll go back in, go in provisioning, go to network and Ethernet, and boom, there you go. You see it's got the mistaken IP address of .2 now. So whatever it is we did, if we wanted to get back to where we were, all we'd have to do now is come over to our provisioning screen, our system save, and now we're going to restore the file. So all of our information is still in there. So we're going to come over here and we're going to do a restore. Just going to start the transfer. Now it's going to open and applying the file. It creates a major alarm while you're doing this, by the way. And you can hear clicking going on the MX410 as it's taking the file back in. And it takes just a second, and there we go. It says file applied. Now we're coming back. We're all back to green lights. And now if we go and look at our network management, boom. Now it's back to 1. And that applied to whatever changes we made. It would correct it back to where it was. And yeah, SEA update. It works really well, and is 1,000 times easier than unwire wrapping all the alarms, screws, the wear and tear, etc., etc. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.